Jeez. Alright, hello. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Uh, last time we killed some spiders and survived the fade. Our character's got this sweet effect, it's like black particle effects falling off of us. Our robes don't really fit our character yet, but there hasn't been like much of an option to like explore and do stuff. I mean, right now we can explore. Alright, yeah, that's where our main quest is. I just need to check the basement first, because like we gotta see what's down there. How do I get down there? I don't remember. Where do we enter here from? Yeah, it's gotta be this way, right? It's right over here, isn't it? First floor. Yeah. Yes, we're gonna explore just a little bit, see if we can go to the basement or whatnot. I don't remember exactly where that is. So I go out and then somehow I need to get there. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Is there a wall there or is there a door? Looks like there's a door. Great. Oh, man. So, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I know Dragon Age Inquisition, but I don't know anything about this game, really. I know people really like this game. Like, really like it. And then they don't like the second one. Mage Tower Basement.
And so I shall.
Oh, fuck you. Okay. Fine. We just wanted to explore. Dude, what is that effect? Are we like poisoned or something? Like permanently? Is our mana just like constantly draining or something? Like, why doesn't it ever get to full? Like, are we suffering from horrific hemophilia or whatever? Like, we need blood or something? We picked a bad skill for now anyways. Oh shoot, I didn't actually controls. Okay. So quick slot skill 1 is Q. Quick slot skill 3. This is gonna be a nightmare actually, but yeah. E. Let's see if it registers this. Button 4. Oh my god, yes. Button 3. Okay. Alright, okay, dude, that is actually really easy, and it actually takes a lot of stuff. So, 1, 2, yeah, I should make this 3. Okay. Okay, sorry, I was gonna do this off game, but instead we'll do, okay, yeah, Q, make this E, make this 4, okay. Perfect. Key remapped, yeah, it's been remapped. Oh my gosh, I think okay. I don't know what happened there. Alright, at least that'll be easier for now. Like, than hitting 1, 2, 3, and 4, you know? So you have to, like, reach up. It's only a problem for me, because, like, I've got small hands. Like, I don't know. Gotta work with what I got. How do I get over here? Okay. At least, like, it lets me. I've got a mouse with a ton of buttons on it. I wonder if it even, like, accepts that button, because that'd be sweet. So I just need to remember 1, 2, 3, 4. We can make that 5, 6, 7. At least 7 buttons. Man, that's nice. Oh no, we're talking to this guy again. He's not a big fan of us.
Welcome to the Circle stockroom of magical items.
Welcome to the
My
Circle
name is
stockroom.
Owain. How may I assist you?
I need a rod of fire.
Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item?
Why do you need to know? What can the rods be used for?
Some mages require them for their research. Others merely want to light fireplaces.
Can the rods melt through metal locks? I anticipate having to light a fireplace.
I will set down that you require the rod to deal with a personal matter. Here is the form, Request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a
Okay.
rod to you once I have the signed form.
I get it. Can we take anything we need? I'll be back shortly. So that's why we did that other quest, that spider quest, because now we've got a friend. How long is this active for? Jeez. Do we like bug the game out or something so that it's always active? Yeah. Oh.
I trust you saw Duncan back to his quarters?
Of course. Yes, why did you ask me to do that?
I wanted you to meet Duncan. He's a most honorable man.
He seemed a man like he was puffed up and full of himself. We spoke a little.
I'm glad you did. He must have told you about the Grey Wardens. We can learn much from them. Now, did you need something?
Joanne says he's going to be made tranquil. Why do you have books of blood magic on your desk? When is Joanne going through the...
I've removed them from the library. I was advised it might be unwise to leave them where any apprentice may read them. They will be put away somewhere very safe. Is there anything else?
I just wanted to tell you, I've done what you asked.
I appreciate the favor.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell him about that. Alright, where's the... Okay, not in the chapel. Okay, yeah, it's gotta be over here, in the Mage Laboratory. I have something. Senior Enchanter Locke, or whatever, Leo.
It's good to see you again.
Oh, she's got the effect too. What is up with that? You owe me a favor. How about signing this?
Oh, sure, I could sign that. What would it hurt?
Here it is.
Right. There you go. How's that?
Excellent, thank you.
It was a pleasure. You'll go far in the circle, I bet.
Yeah, really far. Alright. Dude, why is my rock armor just a permanent? I'll take it. Alright, how do I get in here now? Where's the door? Let me in. Oh, come on. Let me in. Door. Where's the center door? Please. Yeah, so I think we're in for a long one. Like, I think this game's pretty long. I don't know how long, but it's probably pretty long. Like, Knights of the Old Republic would have been at least like a 30-hour endeavor, but I can't figure out how to stream it, so we're doing this instead. Owain. Owain!
My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
You're very different from the Owain in Fire Emblem. Here's the sign form for the Rod of Fire. What can I buy here?
The stockroom is not a shop. Your mentor should have clarified.
Oh, you son of a
bitch. The stockroom
bitch.
stores components used in magical and alchemical experiments. Do you require something?
Jeez, 10 minutes after I go live, I get the notification on my phone. What the heck? Here's the signed form for the Rod of Fire.
Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
Thanks. I just took his rod. It was on fire. And now I'm gonna bring it here. Is that all I needed? Was the Rod of Fire? Bring it to these secret lovers. Like, they're just like hiding here like creeps. I better give them some space. What are they doing over there? Gosh. Hello.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous.
I have the Rod of Fire. I need to talk to you about something, Joanne.
Really? What?
The oh, okay, I think I asked him about all that. Didn't I?
She was saying the chant of light in the chapel one night while I was walking past. I've heard that chant many times, but I never realized how beautiful the words were until then. I'll never forget that night.
This guy's such a creeper. Joanne, why didn't we ever? The rumor about you being a blood mage is true, isn't it? Sure.
What? Oh, you mean you and me? Oh, this is awkward.
Yes, why didn't you, Jowan? You're always talking about it.
Yeah, see?
Never
It's super
crossed my
creepy.
mind. You're like a sister to me.
Okay, that's
You
fair.
don't like me as something more than a friend, do you?
No, of course not. Huh? You should see your expression. It was priceless.
That was a bizarre thing to talk about, especially now. I mean, maybe if you had... You know, I'm just going to drop this.
He was the one being super creepy to us, so... let's move on to other things. Do you know where your family is? That's kind of a weird
No,
thing.
and I don't care. Why?
Why?
I don't really want to think about them. I
Why?
came here a year or so before you did. I must have been 5 or 6 years old. Mother
Oh.
stopped talking to me after I showed signs of magical ability. She wouldn't even look at me. She'd
Oh.
mutter under her breath that I was a demon child and an abomination in the Maker's sight.
Alright, so they really don't like magic in the world right now. She must have been afraid. Well, you are somewhat demonic looking.
Mother could be cruel, especially if you got on her bad side, which was easy to do. She'd fight with my father, saying that she didn't want that thing, meaning me, in her house. Because that's what drove him to leave me at the village chantry. I suppose it's just as well. It's the past.
Okay, let's move on to other
Are you ready
things.
to go?
I have the Rod of
That
Fire.
was quick.
To the
Yeah.
repository then.
Took
Freedom
like a
of
day.
words.
Like, took a break. Oh no, I've got a whole party? Alright,
Thank you for your help. Freedom is so close. I can almost taste it.
I'm so nervous things
Oh.
will go wrong.
don't worry. What will you do after
Maybe
you
and I will
escape?
get married somewhere, away from the circle
Nah,
of
dude, he's gonna like
demons.
practice blood magic on her and like pull a baby out of her or
Or
something.
less.
Like, I don't know.
Far from here, you'll live a quiet life, away from magic.
Either way, we don't like
Maybe
the
we can
circle,
buy a farm one day.
so we're gonna burn it down. What if you become an abomination after you escape? If you get caught? A farm? Well, suit yourself, I guess.
I won't do any magic or come into contact with Lyrium. I'll stay far away from anything magical. I know I'm strong enough to fight off the demons if it comes to that.
And I will pray every day to Andraste to protect us.
Well, let's just
Can we
concentrate
get like
on
a
what we're
flaming, like super powered sword? Oh, what skills does he have? Weakness. And the entropy. And flaming weapon. Primal. Oh. The caster enchants the party's melee weapons with flames so that we don't even have a melee dude here. And what does she have? Healing spells? Stealth? Oh, she's a rogue? Okay, oh my gosh. Okay. What kind of priest is she? Like, she's got rogue skills. Well, that's interesting. That's a little terrifying actually too. Alright guys, let's go. I don't know where we're going. Do I have to go to the basement? Well, let's take a look at my journal. Premium content. Travel to Soldier's Pass. I don't think we can do that yet. Bound in blood magic. The preparations. I must go to the basement. Okay, well that's where we tried to go to start the day, so we'll go there now. Alright. Where's our way out of here? Don't worry, Owain. You haven't seen us here. We're just friends hanging out together. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. Oh my gosh, what's with that particle effect? Why don't I have full mana? Like it's all a little confusing. Like, do I have to manually heal that mana? Yeah, dude, my rock form is not going away. I'll take it. I don't know why it's bugged out, but I'll take permanent rock armor if it never goes away. I don't know why that happened, but we'll take it. Maybe I have to like take damage and then it goes away?
The Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a
That's pretty
reminder of
annoying.
all the dangers those cursed with magic pose.
How do we get past this? How do you know this?
Initiates must learn the Circle's history if they are to work with Templars and mages.
But how do we get past it? It just looks like any other door.
The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a mage entering together. The
Oh
Chantry
yeah,
provides
I mean
the
they probably
password
used
which
the
primes
planks
door,
for
and
other
the mage
doors
touches
too,
it with
right?
mana to release it.
Hey, see there, my hood's off in cutscenes, so that's nice. Why do I have this particle effect on me though? Okay, so what must I do? Since you have the password, can't Joanne help you enter?
The ward only responds to the touch of one who has been through the harrowing.
Okay, so what must I do?
First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fane.
Wow, I heard something. Is that it? We can enter now?
The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
Okay. Oh, I don't actually get to cast a spell. Okay, she's got like snow abilities. I guess it makes sense. I mean, we've got lightning actually.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off.
Use the rod on the locks. Am I able to explore this area or no? Whoa, she's got like a magic wand. Or is that the rod of fire?
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
I don't know.
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless.
Well, you're a rogue,
That's
so
it then. We're finished. We
figured
can't get
out.
in.
That door there, where does it
I
lead?
don't know. Do you think it's another way in?
Maybe.
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance?
Do we have a choice? It's worth a try.
Get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up.
Nope.
We can see where
We're
this
gonna
door
go right in.
leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
Onward then. The rod will work on those locks then, shouldn't it?
Yes, let's hope they haven't warded that door as well.
Let's hurry. We've wasted enough time.
New screenshot. Well, what is this game just like saving screenshots or what?
I'm not giving up. We've come too far.
What is this? Is it just, it looks like a guy. Is he gonna attack us? Alright. Here's the rod of fire. Is this like a magic wand or what?
It's not good. Leave us alone!
Ow. Nice, good job team. I knew it. I knew that thing was gonna attack us. Like, it was pretty obvious. We've got like perma rock armor, so that's good. Oh shoot. I have unlimited power. Oh, did I switch characters? What the heck? Okay, that's awkward.
Well, all right.
I didn't try to switch characters. All of a sudden I was
Of
like,
course.
oh, that's weird. Dude, our rock armor is still active. I don't know why. How did I randomly switch characters? Oh, sweet. Loot, please let me in. Alright. Give me loot. We got so much loot. We don't know what to do with it. Oh. Okay. Sweet. We can see what other people can wear. Leather boots plus... Okay. I'm equipped. I have Fade Strider equipped. Apprentice robes +1. Apprentice cowl. Not as good as my Enchanter cowl. But let's see what Joan is wearing. Apprentice robes and leather boots. And that's the same thing. Let's give him an apprentice cowl though. And can I equip a shield? Oh. No. Small shield. I don't think I can have a shield and a staff, can I? Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it takes up 2 slots. But she could have 12 strength, 10 dexterity. What's the damage? 5 for critical chance. Yeah, she's a rogue, so she should have a dagger. And can she have a shield too? Perfect. I don't know if she can equip 2. Joan, you need a staff. Let's give you... Wait, what? Do I have 2 acolyte staffs? Look at him, he looks like a silly guy. Okay, perfect. We got some stuff. We equipped our party too.
I'm so nervous things will go
Oh gosh, I
wrong.
didn't mean to click on him. Don't worry, Joanne.
Try.
Joanne. I don't know why I'm like bleeding or whatever. Like, I don't know what that black particle effect is. Maybe it's like the fade seeping through because I've gone through the harrowing or whatever. That's my guess. Don't wear it out. Can I read some books in here?
Lovely.
Lesser Lyrium potion. Yeah. Hopefully we don't have to heal, man. And if we do, we'll figure out how to do it. So what is this? The character can make simple potions from... Okay. I can make Mabari Crunch. I don't know why I have this ability. Did she just have it by default or what? Okay. Oh shoot. So bad at targeting. Okay, so I have a lot of people in my party now. So it could be worth it to like... How do I target? Oh gosh, dude, that's so bad. Sorry, we'll figure this out.
All right.
I'm so used to games having auto-targeting, but I think like we always have to click on our target or something. I mean, unless there's an auto-target button. But in this game, like, when did this game come out? It should have auto-targeting. Like when you just press spacebar and target
As you
someone.
desire.
Novice Flame Rune. +1 fire damage. I can upgrade weapons by enchanting them with runes. Well, I don't really do fire. So let's check out Joanne here. Accessories. Spirit Charm. +10 fire resistance. Oh. I thought I had like a necklace or something that I was wearing. Okay. Other. Novice Flame Rune. Let's put that on. How do I do it? I don't know. Whatever. Maybe we have to like do it at a crafter or something.
And so I shall.
Dude, I like that our thing is bugged. Dude, I might need to turn down sound effects because it's pretty loud. How do I target him? Oh. She's almost dead. Gosh, she needs to heal.
I think I broke something. So I shall.
Yeah, you're alright though. You're alright. Do they come back to life after a battle? And so a lot of people didn't like the combat in Inquisition. I enjoyed the combat in Inquisition. What the heck? Nice, nice. When am I gonna level up? Like, how does that work? Why does it sound like... Oh gosh. Resisted. Ow. Oh my god, I need to turn down the sound effects. I'm so sorry. Aim. Oh gosh, I clicked out of the game. Dude, what the fuck is happening? Sorry, I'm really bad at combat. We'll figure it out. Okay. Our magic spells are never going away. Whatever. Like, it's not ideal, but it's not how it's supposed to be. Oh gosh. Frost Rock. User Crushing, whatever. Earthen Cinch. Belt. Armor +1. Plus 5% nature damage. What? What the heck is nature damage? Is this a belt spot? I don't know. Is that an accessory? Oh. Okay. Yeah, we'll upgrade you, even though you don't have any nature spells. Are my spells supposed to not go away? Like... Oh, I see, I see. So... Once all mana has been depleted, the shield collapses. Okay. Can I like cancel it? Okay. And then my... Okay, I understand. I understand. Okay, so it limits my mana cap. Level up. So we don't really need strength. Dexterity is maybe important, but for now we'll keep on trucking. Cunning also is important. Let's do this, this, and magic. Next. Okay, see? Oh, maybe I picked it. I don't know. Or maybe it was picked by default. Like, was I able to unclick it? Survival. Character can detect presence, stealing, coercion. Can make people change their views. Improved tactic. Gains an additional combat slot. Mages can take more damage from an attack before it interrupts their spell casting. Gain a bonus to mana regen. Yeah, seems like that's pretty good. Alright, and let's pick a spell that'll do some damage here. Or I could pick something to help my party, but mana drain. I like this walking bomb. Spirit. Entropy. How do I do nature damage though? Oh, that's gonna be like Earthquake and Stone Fist and stuff. I don't know. I don't want to go into that. Fireball. Arcane Shield. The caster generates a protective shield that helps divert incoming attacks. Oh, so this would be much more useful than this. I didn't even see that that was a thing. Yeah. Okay. We're going very defensive right now. This one was kind of a waste, maybe. Let's see if we can... Oh, I canceled that by pressing escape. Interesting. I like having rock armor on, though. Oh, maybe that's why it has that effect. Okay. What? Why is escape casting rock armor? What? Is escape also button 3? How do I pull up the menu? Oh gosh, we can't. We can't. It's oh god. What? Why is that? Come on, dude. Why is my mouse button also bound to escape? What? Controls, select full party, quick bar, camera controls, player controls, move left. What? Why aren't... What? A and D definitely move me left and right. Menus. Main menu. Escape. Quick slot 3 cleared. Why? Why? What? Control B. Okay, okay. So make it this. Okay, sure. That'll do it. I don't know. I think we fixed that. Alright, and we're gonna... Sorry about this. Dude, that was loud, man. Like fighting and stuff. I want it to be like audible, though. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, shoot. Oh gosh, I didn't even know where they were. How do I just attack? Okay. Oh, he healed. That guy's dead. How did he die? Alright. How do I get them back up? Okay. They just come up over time. Good, good, good.
Well, all right.
Let's get you up. Okay. I'm fine if these guys die. Like, I don't even know if they level up or anything.
Of course.
Do they auto level? Wait, what? Oh. Which button? This? Okay. Acolyte staff. Okay, that's gonna be, well, apprentice amulet. Oh, look at this. This is way better. Okay. Gosh, just getting all sorts of loot. And let's go to you. Give you. You look so silly. Oh, more loot. Great. Ephemeralist belt. +1 spirit resistance. Lesser balm. Increase the user resistance to fire damage for a short time. Sure, let's give you this belt. I don't know. I don't know if these guys are permanently part of my party. If they are, we're not a very balanced party right now. Like, do you have a completely different party if you, like, are not a mage or something? Or do, like, all the parties have a point where they meet up? Okay, I need to get more used to using my hotkeys or whatever.
Well, all right.
My key bindings. So Q, E, which one? Oh. What? Huh? Why does it make my HUD go away? What? I'm so confused by that. Okay, it's got to be a different hotkey. I wonder if I could unbind that too. Dang it. Controls. Alt Z. Hide main interface. Sure. So that shouldn't do it again, right? No, but still did it. Why? I'm very confused by that. Why does that happen? Like, it's definitely not bound to that. I just want to be able to cast my skills freely, you know? Like, I don't want to have to click the buttons and shit. Like, I would just want to cast them. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that brings up the menu. Why? Where's the shit in the controls? Damn it. So can I only have like these first few? Control V, Control C, like where the heck is the stuff that's Control C, Control V? Like I don't even see it. It's extra stuff that's not even like in the game. Toggle run walk, numpad. Can it just be R or something? Is anything bound to R? Let's see. R, F. Seems like nothing's bound to R and F, so we'll do that instead. I'm sure it's bound to something, but R, F. Yeah, I mean if there's auto run, that's pretty sweet. Numpad slash. I don't know. Wait. We came this way. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Did we come this way? Yeah, we have to go this way. Go through this door. this guy hitting him through the door? He is. Okay. Man, that's the problem without auto-targeting. Like, if that guy's behind a guy, it's really hard to target him. I guess that's where I can, like, pause the game and give an order then, isn't it? Like, zoom out and I could do, like, and then click on the guy or something. Oh god. Yeah, so I've got this barrier that never goes away, so that's pretty sweet. I've got barrier and rock armor.
Let's explore the repository.
Let's take this off for now. What is that? R? Okay. F protects me against magic.
As you desire.
Blackened Heartwood Staff. +2 damage, +2 spell power. Oh my gosh, we're just constantly getting better stuff. Which is great. Yeah, I haven't found a shop yet to sell shit.
Wow, that old wall's about to come down any moment.
What?
I think the phylactery chamber is on the other side of the wall behind this bookcase.
The wall looks weak in spots here.
We should be able to find something that can knock some of the bricks loose.
Yeah, but the bookcase is in the way. Alright, Joanne.
I can't do it on my own.
Eh.
You have to help me.
Wow.
If we work together, we can shift it. Come on.
Wow. Dude, just push it. It's a bookcase. Take the books off and then move it, man.
Now we just
Use
need
your
to find a
brain.
way to get through this wall.
Gosh, he's just a little complaining bitch. Oh my gosh. Alright, Cerberus is here. Hercules. Galileo. Belaram. Greybeard. Shiro. Man. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. An Ood. Oh, okay, Greybeard again. And that looks like the Lich, actually. Okay. Oh, okay, we'll use the artifact to knock the wall over, sure. Well, I'll pick it up together and throw it. Oh, and there's Alduin over there.
Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work.
Gosh,
Hurry, the
Joanne's
clock's
such a
ticking.
complainer. Holy fuck, wow. Why such a goddamn loud ranked creatures? The names of particularly challenging opponents are displayed in different colors. Okay. Crafting.
This is the phylactery chamber. It worked.
Do I need to put up my shield too? Yeah. Okay.
We
Hello?
must find Jowen's phylactery quickly.
Oh my god, are you alright? Holy shit. She's just covered in blood. It's a pity they've taken mine.
Would you destroy yours too if it were here?
Yeah, of course.
You still can. I don't think they'd be able to catch you once you're out of here. You'd know how to avoid them. You're clever, not like me.
Let's just find my phylactery.
Yeah, I don't think we can escape.
Let's do this quickly.
Yep, take out that first one. Forgot to click to cast a spell. Oh, so this guy's a little stronger. Bam. Alright. Take all.
Well, all right.
Nice. Do we get are we getting money too? Or no? Journeyman Lightning Rune. Yeah, I don't know how to upgrade my weapons, so. Alright, there's a few ways for us to go. We can go here. We can go up. Sorry, I should have water down here. It's like dry down in the basement here. You know, there's like a humidifier. Oh my goodness. Oh, we found it. Why is she still covered in blood? Like, oh my god.
That's my phylactery. You found it.
I'm gonna drink your blood, Joanne.
Vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile, so easy just to be rid of it, to end its hold over me.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Free.
Then let us move on. That certainly took a while. The sooner we're out of here.
Only apprentice phylacteries are stored in the Circle Tower. This tiny room could not hold the phylacteries of every mage who has passed through the tower doors.
Come on, you two. We're done here and we should leave.
Dude, she's just permanently
I do not
covered in
want to stay
blood.
here a moment longer.
Why is she just permanently covered in blood? I mean, you say that, but we're gonna explore. Oh, that was the fast way out. Right, let's pretend. Okay. Okay, at least the default ones still say. I guess I should have added it as a secondary. So what? That's 1, R, and F. Okay.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true. An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Aiden. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the circle. I'm disappointed in you. You could have told me what you knew of this plan, and you didn't.
You don't care for the mages. You just bow to the chant.
Did we fail the game? Please don't make it worse.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to A&R.
The mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
Oh, he is a blood mage. Oh god.
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
We've made a mistake.
I thought it would make me a better mage.
We made a huge mistake.
Magic is evil, Joan. It corrupts people. Changes them.
Oh no.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you.
Well, shit.
I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Oh god.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor? I knew it. Blood magic. But to overcome so many, I never thought him capable of such power.
He lied to me. I knew he was acting suspicious. Dude, I actually didn't. I thought he... I did. I was like, I don't trust him. But we also don't like the circle, too. He lied to me.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor? As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
Well, I think no matter what, it would have ended like this. He would have been like, follow along with what he's doing. Keep eyes on him or whatever, you know? Yes, Join destroyed his phylactery. He can't have gone far. You'll capture him.
Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
Lily didn't know Join was a blood mage. You forced... yeah. She did it for love.
Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight.
Uh-oh.
You know why the repository exists. Some artifacts, some magics are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
Yes, this... no. Let me have the staff.
Shall we add thievery to your list of misdemeanors then? I'll be taking that back.
No.
If you don't mind.
No, fuck
But your
you.
antics have made a mockery of this circle.
What a son of a bitch.
What are we to do with
I guess we'll get a better staff. Do what you like. I stand by my decision. I had no idea. Yeah.
And you think this excuses you? You helped a blood mage escape. All our prevention measures for naught because of you.
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like her to join the Warden.
Oh, perfect.
Duncan, this mage
Joining up
has
with Duncan
assisted
Jones.
Litica and show no lack of regard for the circle.
Yeah, I don't care about the circle's
King is
rules.
a danger to all of us.
It is a rare person who risks all for a friend in need. I stand by my decision. I will recruit this mage.
Give me my staff
I
back.
refuse to let this go unpunished.
I was hoped to prove myself as a mage. I should face the consequences. Yeah, I will gladly go.
Mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing.
Man, I wonder what different options we could have chosen there. Oh well.
A blood mage escapes and his accomplice is not only unpunished, but is rewarded by becoming a Grey Warden. Are
Yeah,
our rules nothing?
yeah,
We
they
lost
are
all
nothing.
authority over our mages?
Yes.
This does not bode well, Irving.
Enough. We have no more say in this matter.
So, what lies in store for me?
We must make our way to Ostagar, where the King's army is camped.
Why is her head
You will
like
be
up and
initiated
looking
there.
back? Like turn
I will
towards
explain
him
more
and
when the
look at
time
him.
comes.
Like I guess their heads are just turned to whoever's talking. Thank you for everything, First Enchanter. Oh, let's go. Who's that? What was that, Zuko? Molly said 12:15, right? Did they go up and down, or are they still up there?
You will have ample opportunity to hone your skills, I assure you.
There's someone walking around.
Your new life awaits.
Probably got a package or something. Did we really lose our staff? Man, that's annoying. Good, we're getting out of here.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed
look
with
at this
the
city.
Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now.
Yes, it's like the meeting of the
If it
Council of
spreads to the
Elrond.
north,
Yeah, we don't have our staff
Ferelden
equipped.
will
Dang it,
fall.
I should have lied.
Duncan.
I guess what could be wrong? I
I
thought
didn't
maybe.
expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Wait, why does the guy have longer hair than me? Like, I tried to pick a long
Then I'll have the
hairstyle,
mighty Duncan at my side
but
in
like,
battle after
there's no
all.
long
Who
hairstyles
knows?
for girls. Like,
The
I
other
don't
wardens
understand.
told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal.
Your
Duncan.
Majesty.
We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I am Serana. I'm no friend of yours, human lord. Can we skip the introductions? It's been a long trip. Yeah. I mean...
I remind you that you speak to the King of Ferelden.
Right.
Don't worry, Duncan. You must both be eager to reach your tents.
Man,
Have you any news before I go?
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a
he
week.
took that surprisingly well.
Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well. Sounds like the blight is almost over. Yeah, you sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Excuse me.
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales.
Duh.
A king riding with the
This
fabled
guy's
Grey
gonna
Wardens
die.
against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Warden.
Is Dragon Age 4 gonna add like mounted combat? I think that'd be pretty sick. I must go before Loghain sends out a search. Who's Loghain?
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yeah. He didn't seem to take it very seriously. Yeah. True.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
What would you have him do? Why not? Seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly. You could if you were not such a fool. Yeah.
You must not speak of the king so. He is overeager, perhaps, but he is also one of the few Grey Warden allies. Our
He seems
numbers
to
in
not care
Ferelden
if
are
we
too
just
few.
straight disrespect
We
him.
must do
That's
what
what
we
he
can
likes,
and
apparently.
look to turn Loghain to make up the difference.
Okay.
Then we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Who's Terran Loghain? What do you need me to do? What do you mean, what ritual? A hot meal might be nice first.
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the
We don't
joining
need to eat.
in order
We're not
to
a
become
hobbit.
a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must
And
begin
so I
soon.
watched Tolkien last night, and in the end credits it talks about like what's on his gravestone for him and his wife, and it's like the tale of Baraam, like the man who like an elf fell in love with gave up her immortality, like kind of like Arwen does for Aragorn, which Aragorn's singing about. So in the extended cut, he's singing about that. I think I forget in which it's either in the first or second disc of the Fellowship, and he's singing, and Frodo asks him, "What are you singing about?" And he says he's singing about the tale of Baraam and the elf maiden who gave up her immortality to be with him. But they cut that scene, even though it's what's on Tolkien's gravestone, which is like kind of sad. But the reason why I thought of the extended edition was because he's talking about food, or I was talking about food. It was an option. And there's a scene where they say the lambus bread, one tiny bite will fill you up for like a week or something. I don't know how long. And Mary or Pip, one of them asks each other, "How many did you eat?" And they say, one of them says 4. And the extended cuts are so good. Like nothing should have been cut at all. And just make it the full movie. Why is this ritual so secret? Am I the only recruit you have?
No, there are 2 other
Oh,
recruits
perfect.
here
We've got a
already.
full party.
They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Hopefully it's the Blood Mage, right? Why is this ritual so secret? Wonderful. Let's get over with then. What do you need me to do?
The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time.
Why is everything secret in this
Then,
world?
You must trust that what is done is necessary.
Is it anything like the harrowing?
It is an ordeal. I'm sorry that you must endure another so soon.
Great.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okay, sweet. So we can either explore or go with the main quest. So you know what we're gonna do? Gonna explore. So I gotta get this out of here. Okay. Bloodied. Shit. What a mistake. Joining the Grey Wardens. Well, at least we had a backup staff. We got our dagger back. But good to have these items to equip our party. Man, this is a big city. It looks like the Dwarven ruins in Skyrim, you know? Like a lot like them, actually. Like Todd Howard said, hey guys, play Dragon Age and make stuff just like this. Like, for... Okay. Even with like the green tip tops or whatever, like... I guess, is that how copper rust turns green or whatever? Oh. Duncan.
The Grey Warden tent is across the bridge. Find me there if you wish.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Hail.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Where's Duncan's tent? Tell me about
Used to be a
Ostagar.
fortress long time ago, so
Used
I
to be.
understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to
Still seems
invade
pretty
the
big.
lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logains closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Why would you swing a dead cat? What kind of phrase is that? Can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important. Can I ask him about that? Do I hear dogs barking?
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The King has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though.
Oh,
Some of
no.
those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death.
Oh, God.
Terrible.
The Circle of the Magi is here.
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy, quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of
Yeah.
here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Nice. Where is the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards.
They keep talking about Tairn Logain, but I don't even know who that is, and I can't even ask. Who is Tairn Logain?
Quartermaster. He's just a bit to the northwest.
Okay.
Go on, then.
Uh,
Not far. It's straight ahead. just
so
past the
hopefully
Warden
this guy like
Outpost.
updates my map or something.
Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now. Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Everybody's going north, so I need to not talk to Alistair.
Good luck to you then.
New codex, Ostagar. Okay. Man. Okay, so that's where I need to go. Kennel Master. Alistair. Quartermaster. Infirmary. Okay, I can't go to the wild, so let's head to the left first. To the south? Okay, yeah.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now?
Tell me about the king.
I suppose I do, but it wouldn't be prudent to discuss the king's business with you.
Dang it, I should have spec'd into that first one. I've lost a lot of dialogue options.
I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
I should
As
go.
you wish.
What's up here? Oh my gosh.
Carefully, men. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat.
Oh,
We've
jeez.
lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Oh no. Insufficient skill? What do you mean? What do you mean insufficient skill? How do I open chests?
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Yeah.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
Oh. Well, they're gonna go have a good time. Nice. Can I join you guys? Like, sounds like a great time. Oh.
Blessed are the... I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the Fade, for there is no darkness, nor death in the Maker's light.
Oh, here we go. We're getting stuff. Ice arrows. Do you have someone who uses arrows or something?
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter.
Gosh. Dude. Just exploring the city here. It's pretty good, man. I don't know how old this game is, but it looks pretty good. Obviously, it doesn't look as good as Inquisition, but man, it looks so good. Like, look at this. Man. Tactics. Oh my gosh. I don't know what that's about.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds.
Hey, what are you guys doing? Don't shoot me! Ow! Don't shoot me. Oh. Okay. They stopped shooting because I'm there. They listened to me. That was nice, I guess. Who's this guy?
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business.
Who is?
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden.
I don't know.
He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner.
King Maric.
A nobleman, just like that. Without Loghain,
Like from Yu-Gi-Oh?
bet the king wouldn't be winning against these darkspawn.
Is he gonna use like the
Inside, but
circle
I
of
don't think it's my
Orichalcos or
place to
something?
discuss his activities.
You could tell me a little about him. Eh?
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days.
Uh-oh.
The Tairn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony.
Oh, Tairn's a title.
Tairn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tairn Loghain tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
I'd like an audience with him.
Don't be absurd. He can't give an audience to everyone who walks up here, you know?
Eh?
He won't be happy about that. Hold on, I'll go get him.
Uh-oh.
Yes, what is it?
Oh, God.
You're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
I am. How would you know that?
His Majesty could not contain his excitement after your meeting. How
Uh-oh.
did I not hear about you?
Oh, boy.
His fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
No, I just kind of joined the order. A fascination you don't share? No, I didn't know that. Or actually, I've heard that.
The Grey Wardens.
Yeah.
They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Maric would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. I hear you're from the Circle of Magi. First Enchanter spoke highly of you. A great achievement for one so young. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I certainly hope so.
Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now, I
Here to
must
learn
return
blood
my
magic.
task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sword.
He seems like a fool to me too.
He is Marik's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
What does that mean? Like that he's naive and I should respect that, or that he's a young man and I should just be interested in him? It's like, oh my gosh. AI tactics preset. Oh my goodness. Serana. Lightning. Arcane Bolt. Activate. Arcane Shield. Oh. Okay, that's not bad actually. Actually, man, look at these tactics. These are actually really in depth. Holy shit. This is really good actually. Okay. Oh, so that's why you can also add stuff like to more tactics or whatever. Who died here? There's a big fire.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
I have some
Alistair
questions.
can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
Okay. You're warming up your hands over here, sir. That's kind of strange. Do you know a guy named Dorian? Dog kennels and kennel master. Sweet.
In this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served
She's
your
like actually
maker.
looking up at her.
Die
That's
in
like a
this
nice
battle,
little
and when you
detail.
stand before
She's
the
not just
Maker
staring
and
off
find
into
your
nothing like
fate,
these
he
jerks.
shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
Yeah, like my friend. He became a blood mage. Who's Winnie?
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent.
Thanks.
My name is Wynne, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place.
Yes, I know all about that. I found it to be terrifying. It wasn't that difficult.
Oh, you know all there is to know already, do you? Irving said as much about you. Remarkable self-confidence.
Yeah.
So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the King. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship.
Thanks to battle, I'm confident in my skills. I hope I don't disappoint anyone.
The King must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale.
That's
He
a
does
pretty
seem
fair
to find
point.
his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy.
Uh-oh.
I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man.
Oh,
To defeat
she's
the
pining for
Darkspawn,
the
we
king.
have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Granny Cougar over here. You faced the Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of.
Is she a mage?
I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
They come out. Yeah, I don't remember encountering
They
Darkspawn
do
in the
not
Fade.
live there. Nor would any sane mage trespass as deeply into that realm as the Black City, which lies at its heart. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin.
Huh?
That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the earth.
So
where they
they're
became the
mages
first
turned
Darkspawn.
into soldiers
At
or
least
something?
that's what the Chant of Light says.
Dark soldiers. And is that true? Yeah.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true.
Yeah.
It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least something to ponder.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past.
Duh.
But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Not really. Didn't give us much to do except like the whole main quest and stuff. Alright, let's give up here. Let's give a speech. Alright, the Circle is evil. They control mages. They turn people into living husks. Let's take them down. Do 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 do. That's our quest. Are you with me? For the freedom of Ferelden or something. I don't know.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters.
All right.
This isn't good. I hate to waste
Is this
such a
Blackwall?
promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem? I don't know anything about
This is
dogs.
a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood.
Oh
I
no.
have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
I'll give it a shot. Why do you think? Just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
I'll give it a shot. Could he be imprinted to me?
We can try, but first we need
Oh,
to
can I have a
muzzle and
dog?
medicate him.
Because that'd be pretty sweet. I'll give it a shot.
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All Wardens are immune to the Darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this
Okay.
works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Oh man, are we gonna get a dog? Hi, buddy. Oh no. The dog looks up at you respectfully. Put the muzzle. You can see intelligence. Kill the dog. Yeah. I don't want to kill it.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances.
Aw, dang it.
It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could
Fine.
use it.
I just want this
It's very
dog to be
distinct,
my
all
buddy.
white with a blood red center.
Will the dog be alright without it? Where in the wilds would I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools.
Okay, dead wood at the edge of ground pools. Alright, I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Aw, dude, I just want a dog to join my team. I also want some new armor, man. Need to find the quartermaster. Okay, he's up here. Okay, let's head to the infirmary first. See what's going on up here.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today.
Uh-oh.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I
Whoa,
apologize, Warden. He's
Oh
been
my
like
gosh.
this ever since they found him in the wilds.
this looks kind of scary. What's wrong with him? Is it possible he has important
The
information?
commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside.
I can feel it in my bones. The darkspawn are coming, Annie.
Caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere.
Her voice is like young for
I saw
the
them.
age she looks. Okay.
I apologize if the soldier disturbed you.
Yeah.
Ever since they found him in the wilds, he's been like this. It's so sad.
I mean, that's why we're here.
Can't feel it.
Because the darkspawn are coming, so like, oh, they're praying to Andraste.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
I will,
Then
thank
I
you.
bless you, Grey Warden, in the name of Andraste and the Maker above. May the chant of light carry your name to the ears of our Lord.
Thanks. Did that actually give us a blessing? Oh shoot, who's in jail? Hey.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner.
Oh God.
I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
You haven't been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up.
What are you locked up for? Yeah.
I'm a deserter, or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think?
Why are you sneaking around camp? It does matter. It matters to me if your cause is just. Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet of you, dearie. How about you marry me instead?
Oh my
At least
God.
I could get a kiss before they hang me. And it's not as if they're wrong. I probably would have deserted later. Just not when they caught me is all. Hope that doesn't spoil your opinion of me. I'm still hungry enough to eat my shoe.
What were you doing? Why would I want to help
you?
you?
Might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water.
Okay. I'll do it for loot. They didn't find the
I
key.
swallowed it. But it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Oh no. I'll take that. Kill him and take the key. That's disgusting. I'll see what I can do.
What? But you can't do that. Oh God!
He attacked me. That shit.
What in Andraste's name did you do that for? Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't give you the right to go and kill anyone you please. Explain yourself.
Uh-oh. He lunged at me. He spit on me. He got what he deserved. He lunged at me.
I suppose you did it there. Fair enough. Well, no skin off my teeth. When they ask me why he's dead, that's what I'll tell them.
Fuck. I didn't want to deal with a fetch quest. I just wanted to. So where's the chest? Infirmary. Oh, there's nothing to read. Where's my journal? The chest will very likely only be reachable when the tranquil are not present, such as when they are gone for the evening. I haven't even seen where the Magi are, have I?
Any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Wow.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And who are you? What's that supposed to mean?
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Maybe they did. What do you know about the
I
ritual?
happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Okay. So what? That wouldn't frighten me. Right? Aren't there barbarians?
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of?
I don't know. They're just bad guys, and we've got magic. So, it's
I
alright.
guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Okay. I wouldn't be here if I did. They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan.
Duncan
That's where
saved
I'll
us
be if you
too.
need me for anything.
Okay. Davith. Oh, and she's gone. The girl he was talking to. Insufficient skill. Why don't I have the skill to open these chests? Chest, the hungry deserter.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why you dress so preposterously?
Are you mistaking me for a servant?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden.
Oh God.
Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for...
Are the elves
It's
slaves?
been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my
Alright,
terrible manners.
good thing we killed that guy.
I'm just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
Oh gosh, what kind of supplies do you have? Let me see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Oh man, dude. So what can I sell? Oh, look at all this stuff. Oh, wow. I don't know what we need. I don't know what we only have 95 copper anyways, so Lyrium Dust. The user regains a small amount of mana. Only spellcasters benefit. Elfroot, Deep Mushroom. Restrictions, Warrior or Rogue. Dagger. Okay, one of these staffs are worse than the other ones. Oh, this magic staff is worth. Leather boots. I've got 3 pairs of leather boots. Sell. I can't equip this bone dragon plate yet. Requires 38 strength. I'll never be able to equip it actually. Apprentice robes. Sell. Chantry robe. I guess I don't know who else is going to be in my party. So, unless it's bad. I don't know how to equip runes. Sells blue-green stone with a pattern. Useful for merchants. Negotiating contracts and wages. I think I just sell these, right? Maybe. Blank vellum. Suitable for exacting illustration and script. Sure, I would imagine this is just junk, right? I think everything at the bottom there is junk. Yeah. Other. Each backpack purchased increases inventory by 10. Oh my god. Should I buy a backpack? Bought a backpack. There we go. Hopefully there's like big backpacks and stuff too. I mean, none of this is good for me. Yeah, none of it. Doesn't even have a good staff. Like we lost our good staff. Alright, well, nothing good for us except for we bought a backpack. So there we go. Just what we need.
That course of action is inadvisable. Welcome, young woman.
You're a tranquil mage, aren't you?
And you are a mage of the circle. You must be familiar with the
Nope, know nothing about them. Oh gosh, what's that guy doing back there? Having an ice party. Bump, 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 bump. Show us the ice party man again. Look, he's just having a party back here. Look at that, he's in a groove. Sorry, what is enchantment?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items.
How do I do it?
Practiced by the dwarves. The tranquil have learned.
Watch, I'm sure I'll enchant something and then instantly get a better item. You know what I mean? It's how these games always work.
As well as the magic staff or the flaming blade.
Okay.
Irony, perhaps.
I mean, aren't all staffs magic?
Disconnection to our former talents that allows the tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sort of enchantments are there? Yeah, I have runes. How do I use it?
Strength or swiftness. almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power.
So how do I put the rune on the weapon? Tell me. Fuck you.
Goodbye.
Fuck. Maybe I should read the manual. RTFM, man. I just gained access to my first store. Great. Buy and sell here. I wonder if I can negotiate prices. I didn't really try. Alright. Well, I didn't find our other recruit. I don't know where he is. I found one recruit. He said there was 2 more. Maybe it was the girl and she like ran away because like that guy was not being nice. Or maybe she went with him. Servant. Servant.
Tell me if you need anything, friend, and I'll try to get it.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get the switch. You're very lucky to have such an opportunity.
You guys can come with me. Insufficient skill. What do you mean? What do I need skill to open chests for? Like we were opening chests before. Is it because I don't have a rogue in my party? Okay. Fair enough. Alright, we've talked to everybody. Time to continue on with the main story. I mean, which is essentially what we've been doing. We just worked a long way around. Who's that guy? Mage.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the circle?
No.
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
The Night Mother?
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Jeez.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
We haven't met yet. I am Alistair. Would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Magi.
Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Magi. He's got that weird little thing in his voice. You must be Alistair. How could you recognize me? No offense taken. If you have a problem with my magic, say so now. That's alright. And you must be Alistair.
Duncan mentioned me. Nothing bad, I hope.
Only bad things.
As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Let's get on with it then. Pleased to meet you. I can prepare on my own.
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
You want more women in the Wardens, do you? Probably because we're too smart for you. I can handle myself better than most. How about you stop thinking of me as a woman?
Yes, sir. So I'm curious. Have you ever
yes, sir.
actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, I haven't. Have you?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw, what was it about? Oh.
With the mage. The circle is here at the king's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
You were a mage hunter?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes. The Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same.
Are we just like sowing seeds of chaos? You don't have to accompany me. What about other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
I've met Davith.
Right, that cut purse Duncan conscripted. Not sure what Duncan sees in him, to be honest. Keep an eye out. Maybe we'll see the other one, or I can track him down later.
You don't have to accompany.
Don't worry. I'll try not to embarrass you.
Oh my god. Let's
If you
go.
have any questions, let me know. Otherwise,
This guy's not bad actually. Yeah, when you're not controlling them, party members according to the tactics you set. Perfect. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Select Alistair by left clicking on him. Portrait. Now open the tactics, or you could go in tactics and switch. Presets. You can use the conditional tactics slots to design custom behavior for each character, or simply select preset tactics. Change Alistair's preset to the defender. Okay. Shield bash, shield pummel, shield cover. Okay, I see. Oh shoot, how did I do that? Oh, she just auto-casted it because I was on her. Okay. Alright, we have to find Sir Jory. Jory. I swear, dude, there's one person I knew named Jory. I don't even know who. But if you get the name Jory, unfortunately, like, you're gonna be made fun of. Like, not that that's a good thing or whatever, but I mean, that's what kids do. It's like make fun of silly things. Like, but it's when it becomes persistent and goes on forever that it goes from silly to mean or whatever. Granted, like, once one kid hears something, it's mean to them. So hopefully most kids are nice, but it's hard to, like, always be nice when you're a kid, because, like, it's cool to not be nice or something. But then in the end, like, it's cool to be nice. So, like, the people who are nice all along, like, usually have the most friends by the end of it. Usually. Not always. Do you have enough skill? Please tell me.
All right.
Damn it. Okay, yeah, just keep that cast. Okay. So where could Sir Jory be? I feel like we've checked everywhere, haven't we? Right? Sir Jory. Oh. He's over here. Oh, great.
You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
So a bunch of soldiers and me. Yes, I am. Who are you? You've heard about me.
Sir Jory is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of our
Sir Jory.
I wasn't aware.
Hello, man. This is some good names.
Camps in the valley are all human.
I'd rather not talk about that. Yeah. What's that? Maybe they need to start letting fewer humans in.
I did not mean to offend you. Clearly your skills have impressed Duncan. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Curious about the joining ritual.
Has anyone told you about it?
Only that it's dangerous. It's all a big secret, apparently.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Oh, no, I had so many more questions. He had a whole, like, text log there, and we only got to ask him one question. Okay. What? Alright, time to get back to Duncan. Duncan Jones. A scientist. Or a director. Or, Duncan in Dragonlance or in Guild Wars. I don't know. Have I ever killed Duncan in Guild Wars? I don't know. I think I have. Yeah, because you go through all of them and then you kill Duncan. Right? But in Man, that's such a good book. The first book of like the extra books to add on between the stories of Dragonlance. So the one between like the first two, where they go and get something from Duncan the Black or something like that. Man, it's so good, so good. The other ones are alright too, but that was the best one. That was the best one by far. Like Hourglass Mage was okay. It didn't add a ton actually. And the second one that followed Kidiara with Lord Soth or whatever, like that was pretty good too. But the first one I'd say was the best, man. It was like true D&D style, kind of like the first book too, man. Just like they're going into a dungeon, they need to get the item, bam.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparation.
Fight a big boss and all.
Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages.
BBGE or whatever.
The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks.
You four?
The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood. 1 for each recruit.
What do we need Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Okay. What's the second task? Finally, some action.
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious.
Interesting.
Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago.
Oh, I see.
Considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them.
Who says they'll honor those old agreements, though? What if they're no longer there?
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
Then they're not there.
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
So what were the Grey Wardens doing in all this time? And they can make like a prequel series for Dragon Age 2, you know? How will we find this archive?
Ruin by now, but the sealed chest
Just look at the map, right?
Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Well, I hope I can open the chest.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
So we've got Davith, Jory, and Alistair. So, tactics. Alistair's defender. Davith is an archer. And target condition. Okay. And Jory. Mighty Blow. What's this guy? Scrapper. There we go. Looks good. I think that's what it's meant to be. So he'll be a defender, he'll be a fighter, and he'll be bow, and I'll just be casting spells from a distance. I should probably get spells to help my allies and stuff. Man, okay. Hey, are you guys coming? Okay, good, good. Oh, are you guys equipped and stuff? Yeah, looks like you guys are alright. I've got some stuff though. Templar Shield. Tier 1, Tier 2 requires 20 strength. Okay, yeah. +1 mental resistance. Okay. Okay, his bow takes up 2 slots. Oh my gosh, dude, it looks ridiculous. And he's got a great sword, so he can't even use that. Let's give him some ice arrows. If he doesn't have ice arrows, does he just shoot like default arrows or something? Like, that's nice. It's kind of annoying if you have to have arrows. I mean, in the end, games usually end up with like thousands of them and shit. But like, mace. Yeah, that's not better. Yeah, and he's got a tier 2. So I can sell this mace and dagger. But I don't think our inventory is going to fill up when we go out here. Whoa, the light's glitching out there. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh, what's happening with the lighting? Shit. The game doesn't know what it wants to do there. Can I talk to this guy?
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Tonight? Uh-oh. What do you mean tonight? What happens tonight? Zuko. He's just sleeping like laid over. His tongue's like sticking out. Legs like completely straight. Alright. Alright. Good, good, good. Man, how big is this? Oh, good, good, good. Is this like the hinterlands where I should like explore everything? Whoa. Nice. Yeah, I need some AoE attacks. Alright. Nice, nice. Oh my gosh, so the music is all of a sudden super loud. Oh my gosh. Wow. Why was that so loud? We'll turn it down to half. Maybe it's only loud for me though, I don't know. Whatever, we don't want the music to like overwhelm.
Lovely.
Yeah, see now it's like quiet, the ambient music. Like I can barely hear it now. Like did the game like forget or something? Like, I don't know. Right now there's no music anyways. Those wolves kill the dark spawn?
Lovely.
Missionary Jogby. Key to Mage's chest. Take all. New quest, the missionary. What is this? Found a corpse near the entrance of the Kokari Wilds. A letter on the corpse detailed a path through the wilds that should lead to the place where the deceased is meant to meet his father. Consult the note, a letter to Jogsby, for more information. Signed Rod of Fire request form. Where's the letter? What? Where is it? How do I consult it? Huh? It's not even here. What? Okay. Let's... What? Did I not take it? No, I definitely took it. Letter to Jogby or whatever. Does anybody see it? Wolf Pelt. Novice Rune. It's just all non-plot items. I don't know. It's definitely not here. What in the world? It's not there. Like, unless I missed it.
Over here.
Over here where? Over here. I'm looking for dead lumber near water to find something. Okay. Well, we'll just explore. You okay? You're just like yelling over there. Oh my gosh. Why? Like, I don't understand. Oh, so far away. Is it like orcs or something? Nice, nice, dude. This party's pretty good. Health potion. So I need to find my letter though. I don't know where it is. Like I for sure pressed take all, didn't I? Like, I don't know. I don't see it anywhere in here. Oh well, I mean, I'm sure we can. Large flawed fire crystal. What is this? Requires 20 constitution. Cannot equip on this character. Chainmail Boots. Requires 14 strength. Boots. Splint mail. Strength 16. Armor 1.2. Armor 1. So it's not even as good. Studded leather boots. Armor 1. Fatigue. Half. Fatigue. More fatigue. And jewelry. Chainmail boots. So what's the point of all this like stuff we're getting? It's all really bad. Like, did I hook this whole side already? No. Oh, what's this? This is what I'm looking for, isn't it? Items received. Oh, that's great. That's great. It's always good to kite the outside of areas when you're exploring. Uh-oh. This looks normal. Nice, nice, good job. Why am I so bad? Okay, they can go over there. I'll take out these guys over here. Nice, good job, guys. gosh, we're getting all this. Oh, we got some darkspawn blood. That's what we need, isn't it? Rigby's field journal. Short bow, mud idol. Signs of the Chased or something. What does that mean? Chased trail sign. What? I don't know what's happening at all right now. We're just exploring and killing guys. I think it's too much depth for us. Not really, though. Not really at all. Okay. So it wants us to go this way. Just trying to find that dead wood or whatever. I don't know, why wouldn't we keep this protective shield up? I definitely need some AoE damage though. Oh gosh, I'm covered in blood now. When will that go away? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, well we gotta fight these guys first. Okay. Ow. Yeah, I need some AoE. Okay. Yeah, she's auto-pathing over here. Are these all darkspawn? Did we level up? Is that what that is?
As you desire.
Do our guys level up or do they auto level?
Well, all right.
Acidic coating. Level up. I don't know if we've needed strength or dexterity for anything. Cunning is needed for some stuff. But let's go. Yeah. Alright, so now we need to choose another spell. We need something that does AoE damage. Casters damaging all targets in the area. Friendly fire possible. Shoot. Okay, that's not ideal then. Friendly fire possible. So it's a good first attack before my guys move in then, isn't it? Heroic offense. Caster enhances an ally's aptitude in battle, granting a bonus to attack. Heroic aura. Spell wisp. Spirit shield. Mana drain. Walking bomb. That inflicts continual nature damage. The target dies while the effect is active. It explodes. Yeah. Friendly fire possible. Oh gosh, dude, I don't like that at all. I don't like that friendly fire. Caster projects a wave of telekinetic force that stuns enemies, inflicting penalties to attack and defense. Man, what's the best way to like synergize a mage? Like, I don't know, man. I'm just starting off at this game. Like, I'm sure there's like you do this and you become like super overpowered or something. Subtle mental manipulation that disorients the target for a short time, making the target less effective combatant, and giving penalties to attack and defense. Draining its life energy in order to heal the caster. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Alright, and that's number 6. So, C brings up character. It's kind of awkward. Why'd I ever need to bring up the character like that? I don't know. Let's bind it to something though. It's nice to have like quicker access to So character record clear. Yeah. So don't press space a lot, like C is a good spot. Who owns Fox Sports? What? Bali now. Nobody. Sinclair technically. Or Bali through Sinclair. I don't know if Bali's like a subsidiary of Sinclair. Oh my gosh, there's something spooky happening there. Hopefully that's a good final attack, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm like really poorly spec'd out and stuff. What? Where are we fighting now? Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, there's like an X marks here though. Why? Is it just like the location? Is there something to see? Okay, who are you guys fighting? Okay. Just wrecked them, man. I'm gonna have to like look up what the best thing to do as a mage is. Whatever, we'll discover it. Hopefully there's like 1 billion levels and we can just like switch in and switch out for whatever we deem necessary. Oh man, the game really needs some auto-targeting. Alright, received. We're getting a whole bunch of good stuff, man. A whole bunch of good stuff. Okay. We haven't completed our quests yet though, and we've got our weird side quest that we can't do because like the game's bugged or something. But hopefully we can do it. I mean, I'd love to. Where are they? Okay, okay. Across this bridge. Some wolves. That's where a little AoE attack to start would be good. Why did he just like charge through those guys to come after me? I should probably get healed though, shouldn't I? Like, would that be good or no? See, like, she auto-targets. Alright. Oh, we found a chest. Great. Oh, splint mail gloves. Chastened flat blade. Two-handed, requires 20 strength. A letter. Farewell letter to Jogby. Or is it in my journal? Codex. Creatures, characters, notes. Fest day gifts. Fest day pranks. Quest related. Here we go. Okay. My letter to Jogby. Okay. Which is this one we needed to read? Apologies for wanting to leave the wild so early. I wanted to set up camp and get things started. To chase and respect one with survival skills in the wild, so I hope to get a grip on that. When you reach the wilds, you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location. Scout out where I've left some supplies. The landmarks are as follows. Beginning at this entrance to the wilds from Oscar, look for a tree leading on a ruined building. Pass under a fallen tree. Pass a submerged tower. Look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Walk along a path of roots and stones. Look for 2 large statues. Oh, we found it. Teh, without even trying. There you will find our meeting point. I love you, Jogby. Hope to see you soon. Uh-oh. Farewell letter. Oh no. Fear this is the last letter I will write you. Had difficulty finding the Chazen to bring them the Maker's Sword. I have, however, seen evidence of their passing. They appear to have left the area in great haste. The so-called Darkspawn are rumored to be gathering. I've left you a weapon and everything else I can spare, my son. Well, your son died too. Sorry. Sad. I only hope that you will be safe. If you see her, tell your mother I love her. Rigby. Signs of the Chastened. And an excerpt from Rigby's field journal. Uh-oh. Well, we completed that quest. It ended very sad. We didn't even try to finish it, though. But we did. What's up, Zuko? You're gonna lay on sweatshirts. That's fine. Okay, let's, what did we need? We need to equip that stuff, right? We got a new weapon, and we'll have to equip it to... Okay, we'll see if Alistair, right? No, he uses you, right? Davith. Wait, who's using a bow? Jory, right? Alistair. Davith. I thought he was using a bow. Right? Like, why is he using this dagger? Or does he have to have arrows? I don't know actually. What's that mean? Fatigue. I'm a little confused by that. Like, his whole skill tree is based upon using his bow. Like, isn't it? What is that slot here? No. I don't know. That's kind of weird actually. Very confused why he wasn't using his. Let's see if this is better. Yeah, this is better. Nice, nice. Upgrading. Let's see how this compares to ours. Oh, a belt. Spirit Charm and Mud Idol. No, so what we have is better. Sure. Let's give you a Spirit Charm and a belt. And we'll give you a Mud Idol. Why not? That way at least we've got our stuff equipped. Can he not fire a bow if he doesn't have arrows? Let's go.
Indeed.
Oh my gosh, they're all just covered in blood. Alright, what other quests do we have left? We still need to find the plant or whatever. I feel like we're not like exploring the area though, because we're just kind of kiting the map, but or edging the map or whatever. Okay, I could probably go for another 15-ish minutes and then I'll need to be done for the morning. Okay. I always worry when the game saves. What's this over here? That's kind of creepy looking. Oh. That's normal. That's totally normal. You know, this kind of thing just happens out in the forest. Like weird totems and hanging bodies and stuff. Like, totally normal. Totally normal. Ow. 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 Oh shit. We weren't ready. We weren't ready. Our journey ends. Oh shit. Load last save. Runtime error. Okay. The game just crashed. What? Alright, what? What the fuck? Alright, the game's loading. It should pop up here. Gosh, that's so loud. Why did the game crash? Because we died. What the heck? Don't die, or your game will crash. Actually, I haven't watched the opening cinematic. Is there one? Load game. Okay. Hopefully we don't die this time. We gotta be a little bit more ready for battle. I'm also really bad at targeting. Also, I should have cast my other shield or something, my magic resist. Okay. Yes? No, I didn't want to talk to you.
Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Maybe. At least I wasn't too far back. Like, the game knows you're about to get to a hard area where you're probably gonna die, so we're gonna autosave for you. Which is nice, man. Okay. Let's take out these guys first. Okay, we don't have a ton. Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't retreat farther than that. Ow. I don't have any mana. That's okay. Alright, we're doing better. We're doing better. Oh gosh, this is a big guy here. I'm not really under attack, alright? No. Am I? Alright. I don't know. I'm trying to cancel this out. Ow. Well, okay, as soon as I'm being attacked. Is it because we're still in battle? That these guys aren't coming up? Okay. Okay. Let's hope our friends come back to life. One of your party members has fallen. He or she has now sustained a serious injury. These injuries cause penalties that can only be cured with an injury kit or certain high-level spells. The injury is indicated by the small red icon. What? Huh. Okay, so who died? Injury, cracked skull, penalty to cutting. Use an injury kit or visit the party camp. What's an injury kit? So is it different from a health potion? Okay, do I need to buy like injury kits or something? I don't know, whatever. We'll heal at the party camp or something. Man, that's kind of an annoying thing. Is there any way to remove that? So he's got weapons, but let's see. Splint mail gloves. So this is the same. I don't know, we get so much junk. Okay. A pinch of ashes. Who else is hurt? His is torn jugular. Penalty to constitution. Ooh. His jugular's torn. It's not a good thing, is it? I hear like a bear. Okay. Oh god, okay. So target one of them, please! Dude, I don't understand. I'm so bad. Which one's target? Right click or left click? It's I don't know. Lesser injury kit. So I can use that. Okay.
On it.
Alright, so his injury is cleared. Okay, I don't have any more injury kits. That's fine. I'll try to get another one. Oh, what's over here? Is this what I need?
And so I shall.
Alright, we got the quest item. I thought it was near water. Didn't the game say that? Okay, so we've completed our side quest in the wilds. At least I think we have. Whatever. We'll keep just exploring for a little bit. Man, it's so good. There's so much to do, man. So much stuff. And, I mean, the combat's kind of difficult, too. I mean, that's fine. Things can be hard. But I just like when our guys get overpowered and just wreck enemies' days and stuff. I'm kind of upset I can't set, like, skills for the other guys. But to be fair, like, there's so many skills to choose from. Like Inquisition, it was nice. You have like the skill trees. Also, I mean, it was also like less exploratory. I mean, this is like, it's not like full-on Guild Wars 1 level of like skill and theory crafting and stuff. But like, it's definitely more options than Inquisition. But at the same time, if you go down the skill tree, it kind of, you're able to make things synergize. Like you're able to play a certain class, whereas here, like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just choosing a bunch of random shit, and it's probably really bad, you know. It makes the game harder for myself. Oh boy. All right, so one's gonna charge in, right? Uh oh. Oh, he resisted. Alright, then since I'm using that life drain, it makes sense to attack someone else, right? Did he die? No, he's still up. Good. Or is life drain like a one-time spell? Like it's not constant? I'm thinking of it as like life siphon or something. Bam. Looting mid-battle, sorry. I know that's not what we should do. Oh man, so he's got some injuries, doesn't he? Alright, now we know to bring some injury potions and stuff. Like, I didn't know that was a thing. It wasn't a mechanic that we knew about at all. Why is his stuff still... Oh, penalty to attack for 14 seconds. Torn jugular and coughing blood. Penalty to fatigue. Whatever. What did I just get? I just got some arrows or something, right? Firebolt. Fire arrow. Like, he has the fire base arrows, right? He like doesn't shoot nothing. Come on, injury kit, please. Oh my gosh, small flawed lightning crystal. That's so much loot. Good thing we got that backpack. So hopefully we end up alright. What's here? Grey Warden Outpost. Oh, this is where our other side quest is. I think we probably have enough blood, don't we? Of course there's like guys guarding the... Okay, are you guys ready for a fight? Because I think there's going to be a fight. Let's just... I don't know when the game last saved, but we're going to save. Just because things are getting dicey. Yep, someone's stolen the scrolls. Oh shoot, is that Morgan?
Well. What have we here?
Uh-oh.
Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger?
We're all just covered in blood.
Whose bones were long since cleaned?
Yeah, that's
Or merely
Morgan.
an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey.
Right.
What say you?
I think we turned like Morgan into a dragon or something. I'm neither. The Grey Wardens sons own this tower. Intruder, just how are these your wilds? First I want to know who you are and where you came from.
Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's
What?
a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
I'm Serana. Pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds.
Yeah. So Morgan's
Women
in
may call me
Inquisition.
Warden. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Wow.
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't
You stole them,
You're
didn't
some
you?
kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property.
Not that easily.
I will not, for it was not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them? Tell us at once, sir.
Was my mother, in fact.
Oh. Can you take us to her? Your mom? Is this a joke?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful.
Why am I so short? Like, was I able to choose height of my character or no? Like, I didn't notice it in character creation. Like, I would have made us like a really tall elf, but we're like a short elf. Like a dwarf elf.
If it pleases you.
Alright, let's go with. Okay, so we do need to be done here soon. Whenever the game lets us save next, we'll be done.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who... I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
Yes.
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. You shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your
our
elven
blood's all
mind
shaken
give you
off.
a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I'm not sure. I'm no fool if that's what you're asking.
If you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to
So she just starts off as like a witch in the woods,
Trees,
essentially.
yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
I mean, they're taking it pretty seriously. What do you mean the threat is greater? How do you know all this?
Do I? Perhaps I am simply an old woman with a penchant for moldy parchments.
Oh my gosh.
Do not mind me. You have what you came for. Time for you to go, then. Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
We had so many questions to ask her, and we picked one, and she laughed at us. I didn't want her to laugh at us, so whatever. Man, are we just picking like the worst dialogue options there are? Okay. Oh wow, we're just instantly out of the forest and back here. We didn't even get to explore the rest of it. Did we get our vials of blood or whatever? Okay, we got that. Tainted blood. You have successfully obtained 3 vials. Okay, at least we completed everything. We didn't get to like finish exploring the wilds though. Lesser warmth balm. Did we use that? Or did she use that on us? Huh? I don't remember using that. Let's turn off our rock armor. Alright, well, we need to stop here. It's close to lunch. I'll be back in the afternoon. Then tonight, I'll probably play something different tonight. I think I should be able to play games tonight. But I'm going to eat lunch, do some cleaning and stuff, and then I'll be back sometime 1:30 to sometime around then. Yeah, man, we explored the wilds. That's about it, right? Oh yeah, Chantry raid or circle raid or whatever. Destroying phylacteries and stuff. Yeah, met our companions. Hopefully it's like the other Dragon Age and we get like more companions and we can choose how to like have our party. It's like having 2 soul. I mean, it's not actually a bad party setup, but kind of having 2 mages, like if one was set to healing, like would be good. But then again, 2 tanks and a ranger. I guess though I'm focused on damage and he's focused on damage, and like I can at least try to do AoE at some point or something. I don't know. All right. I don't really know. I don't know what all is in this. Maybe these are the only people who can be in my party, or maybe Morrigan can join our party, because that'd be pretty sweet. Man, it's so good. Inquisition was really, really good. I'm liking this so far, though. It's really good. I mean, it's just the beginning of the game, so hard to call it really, really good. I might look up like character builds, so I at least have a build to go for as a mage, because it all seems very confusing. And right now, I'm just like throwing points into like every different thing. Like, oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know. Also, I'm worried to use like AoE spells because it says friendly fire possible, which is really annoying. I don't want to kill my dudes. That's easy enough in Skyrim, and like going to be easy in this too. That's why I like invulnerable companions in Skyrim. Like, so then they don't die. Like my first companion died, and I was so sad. I think it was like Sven or something. He was like with me, and then we did the Alakir one where you have to fight 1,000,000 Alakir like by a waterfall or something, and like no matter what, your companion dies essentially, because it's really like a hard mission for early in the game. Yeah. Alright, well, thanks for watching. It's been good, really good. I don't know, I'm enjoying this. It's really good. Full on RPG. The character's like sassy and dark, and is upset that everyone hates the elves. It's really short for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if we could have chose a different height. Our party's just 3 humans though. Like, No Quinari or whatever. Like, haven't met any of them. I'm the only elf we've like met, minus the servants and whatever. Haven't met any dwarves. Yeah, we're for sure gonna have different options for our party, for sure. Right now it's just basic 3, basic boring 3 out on this quest with us. He's okay. Alistair's actually okay. I don't know. The one guy sounds like I don't know. I don't like his voice. I don't know. Another one's a weird rogue mix who uses an arrow, so he's like a ranger or something. I don't know. I don't know if we can choose their skills and stuff too. But yeah, thanks for watching. It's been really good so far. Really, really good. Goodbye. I can't cast a spell, so how about we just like end on doing this. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Just like hamstring our save game. Well, let's just call it game file. Actually, that could like be bad. Let's just name it DAO. DAO. What? Oh, why can't I type? Am I like not in there? DAO. Like, I don't know, like if I saved it as game file, like that could be like some accidental like code execution or something. You know what I mean? Like, don't save it as like save game state or whatever. Like, that's why I guess I'd probably need like parentheses or an arrow or something, but you never know. Jeez. Alright, thanks for watching. Goodbye. Need some new armor too, jeepers. Goodbye.